What's good, family? My name is Jordan Maybanks. I am 18 years old. I am a content creator, a writer, and a speaker. First things first, I give thanks to each individual that is tuning into the first episode of Pondering Petals. Pondering Petals is a safe space that I decided to create for unlimited self-expression, a safe space for our pride and egos, and a safe space for what we love and believe in our hearts. I created this safe space by the name of Pondering Petals with little to no rules when it comes to expressing yourself in whatever way that may be, whether that may be in anger and sadness and happiness, and pride. It really doesn't matter. I feel like in these hard times where cancel culture is, very big, I feel like we need a space, to feel comfortable enough to say what the fuck we want to say without being bashed. Believe in what we want to believe in. But also, I feel like we need a space where things aren't so, misconstrued with our own beliefs, like, and more of facts, if you get what I'm saying. Behind all of that, the reason there is little to no rules when it comes to self-expression is because it's all truth and honesty. The foundation of this whole podcast will be honesty. Truth without strong or inherited emotion. It's pure truth and honesty. I haven't made a YouTube video in a couple of months, almost to a year. I took a break just because I wanted to focus on something more serious when it comes to putting myself out on a YouTube platform. You can easily grow on YouTube when you actually put in the work. So I decided to sit back, and actually plan out what I wanted to do when it comes to YouTube before I just dropped something, before I just started up a channel. The last video I made, I was in my 10th grade year of high school. I am now graduated, and I now am looking forward to attending college the 16th of this month, which is August. The day I recorded this video is August the 5th. So I am looking forward to that. I am very happy that I'm pushing myself to do greater things with my life, I chose to go in for nursing just because I am very inspired by, seeing travel nurses, do their jobs. I am very inspired by my own mother who works at a hospital, and I have a story behind that. My mother, she has always been the one to look out, like, for the family. One day I was living with my grandmother, and I was about, I'd say 10. I was 10 years old, and I was outside in my front yard, and this elderly woman, she was walking down the road, and she was passing my house. And as she was passing my house, a green car came and picked her up. As she was passing my house, I heard her say my mother's name and say how well my mother took care of her at the hospital. And little did she know she was standing right in front of my mother's house. And that just always has stuck with me, just because I feel like that was a message from God, just showing me like, man, your mother is a great person, And that just really drove me to be the best person I can be, just watching my mother throughout all these years. I really love her. I really am appreciative of the life she has provided me. And I just ask God to continue to bless my mother. I graduated this year on May the 27th. I graduated from my hometown's high school. Through COVID, we had a program available to us where we could attend school virtually, and I took that route. Taking that route, it probably was a big mistake for myself personally, just because I was too distracted. I had so much going on in my life with relationships, such as, boyfriend and boyfriend. I was depressed. And it was very hard for me to focus on my schoolwork. But when it came to that money, I made that shit. No cap, had to. Now, in present time, I can say I am 100% myself. I am on the right track. I have went vegan, just to take care of my health, because I was doing a lot of smoking. I was doing so much smoking, and yeah, they may say marijuana is not good for you, but when you're not in a good space in your life, it's best to focus on you more than feeding a habit. Focus on feeding yourself good things, feeding your mind, feeding your soul, feeding your spirit, feeding your body. What you put in your body really determines your mood. So I am now on a vegan journey, no meat, just plain old fruits and vegetables, and whatever else I can get my hands on that is very healthy, nuts, anything. To be honest, there is no telling what the future holds for any of us. So I ask everyone who is watching this video to please focus. Please love yourselves. And each day you wake up, make sure every breath you take, even though it is impossible, try your best to do what you love, to focus. Take every second as a second of growth, every minute of a minute of growth, every hour. Especially the ones who have just graduated, and especially the ones who are still in school, like children. This information really goes for anyone. One important thing I learned is that what you do now and the rest of the months that are in this year determines where you are going to be that next year, that next month, that next day. Every moment of my life, even the bad. I try to complain less. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to have any lameness that is in my bones out. Just because life is too precious. There's so many people out here struggling, and I feel like I can get anything I want, achieve anything I want. We have children working in sweatshops, digging in mines. People are literally slaves around the world. People are at war. The world is at war. We constantly have bickering against one another, about black and white, and that has been going on for years and years and years and years. At this point in life, I'm just discovering myself. So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for supporting me through everything I do, because no lie, I have got tons and tons of messages full of love on my coming out story. I really appreciate all the love you guys gave me. I should have said that the first thing. That should have been the first thing I said. I really appreciate all the messages you guys left me, the comments. Y'all really, showed me you cared. Even outside of YouTube, I get tons of support on other platforms. And that is love. I really appreciate it. Thank you for growing with me. Thank you for sticking with me, for the ones who are returning from my coming out story. I want everyone to know that I am here for you. I am going to give the best advice that I can give, including this podcast. I know this wasn't too much, but I just wanted to come on here and really just speak to you guys on, how life has been with me. I'm discovering myself. I'm 18 years old. I'm a Libra. Birthday October the 22nd. And I just want to, show you guys my dreams, show you guys all of my ideals. So tune in. I hope you guys enjoy. And love yourselves, like I said. Discover yourselves. We are going into monkeypox, another pandemic. Some more time to sit in the house. Even though they want us to sit in the house, try going outside, even though that's not, going to the club or anything. Try, going out and just enjoying the feel of the sun, being thankful. Practicing thankfulness is everything, Just being thankful that you woke up this morning, it is progress. Being thankful for the food you can eat is progress. Being thankful for family, progress. Stay patient. No matter what you're going through, know you're gonna make it. The storm never lasts forever. Never, never has, never will. We're on planet Earth. Anything you want, you can do anything you put your heart to. Just put love in it. Make sure other people can learn from it. Make sure they can be inspired from it, and make sure that it's coming purely from your heart. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in to this first video of this series. There will be more to come. I will be talking about more. This is just more of an introduction more than anything. I will have a part 2 of this video, which is discovering self, where I go more in depth. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please enjoy your days. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have anything to say, please just leave it in the comments, and I am going to read it. I'm most definitely going to reply at the best of my ability. And be safe. Pondering Petals.